So, we're going to do editing a podcast for dummies, the really, really fucking fast version. It's very abbreviated, but this will get you there. So, in the last video, I showed you how to drop audio into Audacity. Again, I just use Audacity. You can look into other stuff if you want. I'm just showing you what I do. Other videos will suggest that before you record audio, especially on just Audacity itself, that you leave a big space at the beginning. Just a couple seconds of silence. You can establish a ground for what your background noise is like, and you can actually edit it out. The reason I record everything through Zoom is because Zoom does that for you. That's another great thing about it. So you don't really have to worry about background noise as much. So again, watch videos about that. It'll tell you. First thing you're going to probably want to make sure of, if you're mixing through headphones, or I use my Yeti microphone as a monitor, as a way of listening and doing everything else, you have audio set up. This is your devices. As you can see, you can playback device. I have to do this out in the open. See, it's already clicked to headphones, so I'm going to have to, I guess, go here. I don't do this out loud very often, so we're going to find out. But you have playback device, and you also have recording device. So we're not recording today, so that don't matter, but just so you know. So playback device, we're going to see how it goes, because honestly I have no idea. This is our WAV file. This is everything we just recorded when we were talking there. So we're going to zoom in so it's a lot more manageable, because us talking right here, this is just super hard to edit that way. So here's your little magnifying glass. You're going to click on it, click on it, click on it, and every time you click on it, it just gets wider and wider. And again, my camera is crazy about focusing, but you can see what's going on there. I usually zoom it in pretty good so we can see what's going on here. Alright, so let's try pressing play. Okay, that's stupid quiet. Why is that? Hold on a minute. Okay. So up here you have, if you just hover the mouse, it actually tells you what things are a little bit. This says recording level, playback level. So I cranked the playback level up so we can actually hear it better. My phone speaker, of course, my computer speaker isn't great. They usually aren't. That's why you use headphones and monitors. But again, for this purpose, it'll get us there. So we're going to press play, and it's going to play through that.
So, wait.
Okay. So you hear me saying so, and you hear there's Nick going, wait. Well, what if we didn't want him to have to say that? We want to edit that out. Actually, let's play something to watch.
So, wait. Should I put a shirt on? Oh, no.
Wait. Should I put a shirt on? Right. One of the great quotes of Nick Brown, right? Well, let's edit that out. So you're going to hold this down. That's just clicking, and drag it over. You're highlighting it now, see? Boom, you let go, and if you just hit the, can't do it on there, delete, bam, no longer exists.
So, should I put a shirt on? Oh, no, I'm recording, this is just for audio editing purposes.
Alright, what if we don't need none of this? Boom, delete. There you go.
So no, Nick, you do not have to have a shirt on for audio.
Alright. So again, when you see all the, like, off top when I'm editing, I see all these little gaps and stuff, I usually just fill the screen with them and drop as many of those as I can. I know when I'm seeing all this stuff, it's probably little nothings, but you can play over them if you want to. But, I automatically just kind of drop some of that out. let's see. Let's go here just for fun.
So no, Nick, you do not have to have a shirt on for audio. Oh man, that's a nipple.
Alright, if I was to highlight this part, that's just me talking right there. Once it's highlighted, there's different stuff you can do. You can go to effect. Alright, so let's go here just for funsies. Oops. I've never done this before. Let's do it. Did that work? I don't know. Let's see.
So no, Nick, you do not have to have a shirt on for audio.
There you go. We threw reverb on that. But you know what I'm saying? You can do anything you want. There's effects. A lot of times when Nick's audio is like really low in the mix, sometimes off top, I will, or if some of us are loud and some of us are quiet in general, one of the things you can do is throw a compressor on it. Because what a compressor does is makes quiet things loud and loud things quiet all together. So that helps sometimes. Again, it's stuff you can mess with. If you did something you think, wow, that was probably a bad idea, you can always go right here. It'll tell you that's the undo button. And it'll bring it back. And all those things you said, man, that was podcast gold, I shouldn't have cut that. Well, there you go.
No, Nick, you do not.
Now it's back, right? So there's that. The great thing about Audacity is when you do cut stuff out, especially when it's like zoomed in like this, if you cut something out, it tends to sound really smooth and natural, even when you cut things out together. So, dogs walking around, that's why you hear weird noises. So there's that. Oh man, limiters. Sometimes I'll throw the limiter on in the effects. A limiter will make sure that it only gets so loud if somebody's really loud or something. That dog. This is a new phone. I'm not used to the video yet. I'm trying to be quick about this because it's late. There's a thing called ducking that you can do. Like if you're putting music on, like an intro or something. Oh man, hold on. I'm trying to read through my phone. It's hard to do. Two-punk intro. Let's open that. Okay. So here you can see I have a track up here. I have another track there. Let's play it and see. So you see what it does there. I put reverb on my vocal there. I have a music track going on up top, but as I talk, the music turns itself down so you can hear the talking. And then when I stop, it gets louder, as you can see here, right? So it turns the music up and down while you're talking and stuff. Or if you're doing an intro like this, or if you're reviewing music and you have it in the background, you know, it can kind of play really loud, and if you talk, it'll turn down so you can be heard. That's called ducking. You gotta put the music on top, or the whatever you're doing on top, and whatever you're talking over, you want to duck, it has to be underneath it. And if you do it backwards, it will tell you gotta correct that. And you can always go right here, I think, and switch the order of the tracks, I guess you could say. So that's all done, let's say. Alright. I wonder if we... Darn it. Hold on 1 second. Alright, good. So, this is our track we were working on. Okay? So now we're done. We think everything's just perfect and wonderful about it. We would go to file. If you have a really long editing job, you can save as you go. You can save project. You can save project as, whatever. When you're completely done, you can rename it and stuff as you go. When you're done, you're going to hit export. Again, I like to export to MP3s. That's just me. It gives us this weird thing. You can name it whatever. We're going to name it something super exciting, like example. Good Lord. Calm down thing. Alright, so, I don't know about this part here. This thing comes up to name it and stuff. I usually just do the first couple. I name it whatever I'm naming it all together. And just hit OK. That way if I have to find it, I will. And that's exporting it for you. Boom. It's done. We can close that. We got our files over here. Again, just like I showed you to find your stuff for Zoom. Documents. We got Audacity. We got Zoom. We're going to go to Audacity this time. And this has all my long list of... anyway, my long list of stuff here. You can see we have example, and that's the one I saved. When it has this little icon here, that's the MP3 or whatever you've exported. These are just saved files that are in your Audacity that haven't been completely exported, but they still exist. There's that. If we were to go to Spotify for podcasters and wait forever for it to come up, continue with Spotify because it doesn't give me that other option anymore. Hopefully the Facebook thing will do. Yeah, that's me. Alright, so here is our feed. And you can click new episode here. And we could upload if we wanted to. Here you go. So you scroll down. And here's where you have, golly, there's that. We go here. We'll make it a bit smaller so we can do these things at once. We're going to find example. And we can just drag it right on over. Bam. And there you go. From here, you can title it. Give it a title in this big old... oh, here you go. Here you go. So, give your episode a title, episode descriptions, publish it now, explicit content, usually for us is going to be yes, promotional no, and you just go through, and then from there you just kind of go through it. That's it, man. That's really it. That's the super fast version of it, to be honest. From there, any questions you have, you can hit me. Shoot a comment down below if you're one of the other people that are not my host that just happen to be watching this, because I'm just going to throw it up on YouTube because that's the easiest way to go about it. That's really it, man. You know, you should be able to figure out how to install Audacity on your thing.
So no, Nick, you do not have to have a shirt on for all.
See, like if I was to just drop this part where I say for audio, ha 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 ha, and delete all that. Let's see what it sounds like after.
So no, Nick, you do not have to have a shirt on. Oh man, that's a nipple.
See how like when I drop that stuff out, you almost can't even tell. It does a really good job of making it smooth transition from one thing to another. See if we can drop this silence out and keep going.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to edit that sniffle out later.
See, so well, that's me noting to myself, oh, I gotta edit that out. Guess what? Boom. We do. Then we got this big old long space. And boom. We delete it. You know what I mean? This is just how editing is.
All right, go ahead, Jose. What were you about to talk about?
See? All right. That almost sounds like a good intro, doesn't it? Let's go here.
All right, go ahead, Jose. What were you about to?
Let's try something. Let's drop just that. And let's go from here. Watch.
So no, Nick, you do not have to have a shirt on. Oh man, that's Jose. What were you about to talk about?
See how smooth that all sounds together now that I've cut it together like that? But you see how that you change it so drastically, cut all that stuff out, replay it again, and it sounds like it was never there, and everything sounds so smooth and natural. Audacity does a really good job of that, especially with voices and stuff. So that's just kind of how you do it. That's mostly what you're going to be doing. Again, from there, the best thing you can do is record something and edit it. You know, something that doesn't matter. Just talk for 10 minutes, do a Zoom meeting of it, move it over, practice all this stuff, and come back and fuck with it. You want to know what that button does? Push it and see. Find out. Watch videos, figure stuff out. Man, it's the best thing you can do. It's certainly what I did many times. I started a whole side podcast just so I could practice editing it, you know? So, there you go. That's all I could really say. Again, if you want to know anything else, hit a comment, or for you, Jose and Nick, you guys just message me and we'll figure it all out. But this is the super quick version. So, there you go. Have fun. See you later.